Hey guys, it's Nathara again. It's been a bit since I made some videos, but I wanted to do one on holy water, and so that's what this video is about. Holy water is normally thought of as kind of a Christian Catholic thing, and it isn't. What holy water is basically water that has been purified and imbued through a ritual or a blessing. The way Christians make holy water is a priest simply says a prayer over it, and that's pretty much it. And so as pagans we can use holy water too, and we can actually make it ourselves. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about the batch of holy water I just made. It's been kind of a long process because I've been sick, so I'm sorry if I sound a little funky or whatever. Anyway, so first of all, this is my holy water, and I know it looks like some kind of alcoholic beverage, but it's not. Normally, I would use a rounder vessel for it, such as a bowl or a cauldron, or maybe even a nice glass vase with a nice bulbous bottom to it. But I am in the desert. I'm in the Southwest desert, and the way that I make holy water tends to cause it to evaporate within a couple hours. So I use this bottle to make it simply because it does have a stopper on top, and I can keep my water from evaporating that way. I leave my water out in the, this is just regular, it was regular tap water, now it's special holy tap water. And now what I do is I take the container and I put the water in it, and I leave it out in the sun and the moonlight. I did this during the last full moon for 3 days. The full moon is traditionally a 3-day event with the peak in the middle, of course. And so for those 3 days and nights, I left this bottle outside so that it could be imbued with both the sun and the moon's energy. I also placed it on top of this grungy old plate. It's a little grungy from being outside, but this is just a silver plated, I think it's probably actually nickel plate, but I use a silver one because it does reflect the light back up into the bottle. So when I set it on like this, the rays from the sun and the moon come down, go through the water, hit the bottom of the plate, and come back up. So it kind of concentrates the process and makes it a little bit more intense. I've used mirrors to do this, or you can, traditionally you would use a silver or gold plate depending on if you want to emphasize the moon or the sun. So silver for the moon, gold for the sun. Mirrors, just a straight reflection. So you can definitely do this on the cheap and easy. And like I said, we like to use stuff from our kitchen. So this, I got lucky. This is actually my mother's plate, and so I used it. I set my holy water out for 3 days and 3 nights. I also, before I set it out, I placed a couple stones in here. I have, because I wanted to add the properties of these stones to the water. First of all, I have this here is actually a piece of quartz, and I use quartz a lot of times to kind of amplify the energies that are going to be used. I also am using it this time for its ability to help purify and empower things. I included amethyst here. This is also to help strengthen the energies of this. I plan to use this holy water to help cleanse and protect my home. So I'm using amethyst in there to kind of help amplify those energies as well as contribute to my own spiritual growth. And then last but not least, I'm using a rutilated quartz. This is a black rutilated one, and I'm using this one because it also helps a lot with protection and creating barriers, and that's kind of what I want to do around my home. So I added that one as well, and they're going to stay in here until this water is empty or I'm done with it. So I left this water out for 3 days and 3 nights, like I think I've said a dozen times already. And then to finish the process, I did a prayer and a blessing over this water for both my Mother Earth and Father Sky. You can course, will ask your own deities to bless this, and also, I did a little work a little smudging and work to bring energy down into this bottle. So this is my holy water, and yes, it's that simple to make it. It can be even simpler if you want, or more elaborate, but those are kind of the basic coverages of it. Just to share one other little thing, the way I distribute my holy water is traditionally you use your fingers and you dip it in the water and you flick it. But I kind of suck at that. It's one of those things that I'm greatly inept with, and I'm using a lot of water. So I'm going to do another video about cleansing, but to distribute my holy water, I did pick up a paintbrush that is all natural bristles, no synthetic bristles here. It's all natural, and I tend to use this to apply my holy water. So that's it. That's my holy water process. Oh, and just to let you know, I also used, I get into my little essential oils bin, and I've added some lavender oil as well for the cleansing and protection properties. So that's my holy water, and I hope that helps. Sorry about the rambling. I'm still a little under the weather. But yeah, if you have any questions, just let me know. Bye.